Hello. We're going back on a fun adventure. The stars. A lot happened yesterday in Outer Wilds. Let's see, what all did we do? We went to the core of Giant's Deep, and we found the probe module, and we got the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe, which I have written in front of me. And we went into Dark Bramble, Deep Bramble. Dark Bramble. We went to Dark Bramble and did all kinds of stuff there. We talked to Feldspar, who's the one who told us how to get into the core of Giant's Deep. And we found the distress module, escape pod. We found the escape pod. I don't know why words are not coming to me right now. And we found the vessel and found that we need some way to power the damn vessel to get to the Eye of the Universe. So today I'm not really sure where to go. But we did a lot yesterday. Oh yeah, we also we met Solanum yesterday on the Quantum Moon. That was fun. Quantum Moon was a good place to be. So I'm actually gonna start by going and talking to all of my dudes again, because it's been a while. You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. I'm gonna go talk to Hornfels first, because I've talked to Feldspar about the thorn on Timberhearth, the seed, the bramble seed. And he seems kind of concerned about that, as he should be. So let's go talk to Hornfels. If nothing else, I can tell Hornfels, hey, do you know Feldspar's still alive? And he'll be like, nuh-uh. And I'll be like, uh-huh. And that's the whole story. I don't remember where Hornfels is. Over here? No, that's the grove with the quantum shard. I think it's what the hell is that? Have I even been there? It's in one of these craters over here. The one with brambles coming out of it. Oh, that's just Timberhearth. That's where I just was. Hard to find things sometimes. Okay, that's that. There we go. I think it's this smoky area over here. Yep. Yep. We will simply land the ship. There we go. Easily landed. I almost banged my neck. My neck? My feet. I almost banged my feet. Anyway. Heyo, hatchling. I can't even tell him that Feldspar's still alive. Oh, that's not even Hornfels either. That's Tektite. Where is Hornfels? Hornfels might be in Timberhearth City. Whatever it's called. Whatever. That was a waste of time. Let's go talk to Esker. I was kind of thinking if there was some way I could, like, get that seed opened up, I would have a quick way into Dark Bramble if I needed to go talk to Feldspar in a hurry. But it looks like it's not that easy. Whoosh. Okay. Also, I noticed that my mouth might not have been working yesterday, so if it was not, I apologize. It's important to have a working mouth. I gotta move. You gotta see my teeth. Alright, where's the moon? Moon. Oh, we're coming on the moon pretty fast. We gotta slow down. Oh, right to the Isker's camp. How easy is that? Easy. Man, remember when I started this game and the moon was scary? I've come a long way. That's not it. Came over here. Hey. Oh, hey, it's me. Okay, well, he has got nothing for me. Let's go talk to Gabbro. Gabbro might have something. We're in the same boat, he and I. Or I could go talk to Chert. Maybe Chert would have interesting things to say. Let's go see if we can catch Chert. I'm worried about the interloper over there. Don't hit me, interloper. Ash Twin! Ash Twin! Okay, where's Chert? If I were a Chert, where would I be? Ah, I see. It's lucky that smoke is so visible from space. Makes it very easy to find these idiots. A little bit of a bonk, it's fine. Whoa, I almost got carried away there. Hey, Chert! I should actually get Chert's signal. I'm here. Okay. Chert's so little. Look how short Chert is. Look, Chert. Oh, here we go. What? I don't, what? You mean to say there are modern nomai out in other parts of space, and they believe the universe, all of it, the whole thing is dying? Currently? Right now? If that's true, how could I have missed so many signs? Supernova over there, but I've been studying the stars for... Well, what does it matter if... Oh. I'm very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. I hope you don't mind. Oh, I broke Chert. Poor Chert. That was not helpful, though. I'm sorry, Chert. Okay. Gabbro, next stop. Where is even Giant Steep? Chert is a little shook. I feel bad. I had to tell him the truth. I thought maybe he'd have something valuable for me, but I guess that's a bit beyond his scope. I bet Gabbro will have something for me. Coming into Giant Steep a little hot here. I should probably slow down. Or I could just look at the interlope. Is there something on? No, wait, what am I looking at here? What is that? I think that was just timber hearth. I don't know. I'm coming a little fast. I should slow down. Get in there? Thank you. Whoosh! Yeah, bro! My oldest and dearest friend, Gabbro. I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Oh wait, I did this one already. Oh, it was Gabriel's quantum poem. Oh yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just like shows up while your back is turned and scares the daylights out of you. Don't do that. That sounds mean. Is that really all? Okay, whatever. I guess there's still Feldspar, but I don't really want to go back and talk to Feldspar because he's a pain to get to. But he might have something valuable for me because I have seen a lot since I last talked to him. I wonder how much time I have left. Think I can make it to him? Whoosh! Goodbye, Giant Steep. I feel like I should get some kind of achievement if I manage to talk to everybody in the same loop. I'm getting sucked back into Giant Steep, aren't I? Okay, I've escaped the orbit, I think. I don't know. Where's the crap planet? Oh, it's all the way over here. I like how you get a dramatic sting of music when you just lock on to Dark Bramble. Like the game's trying to tell you, like, oh, are you sure about this? Are you sure about this, buddy? Whoa, slow down. Slow down. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I was going way too fast. Okay, we'll talk to Feldspar tomorrow on the next loop. I always, like, it's so far away, I go so fast getting there, and then I don't slow down nearly enough. It's risky. You gotta slow down sometimes. I should look at the numbers and figure out how to read them. That would help. Okay, let's go. Feldspar, we gotta go talk to you, see if you got anything new to say. You probably don't, though. I've gotten so good at just getting, like, up and about. I think it's this G Fuel. I've been drinking it too fast, so it's giving me the hypers. I'm a little hyperactive today in space. Alright, where the hell is that planet? Did I forget to actually lock onto it? No, I was locked onto it. Where is it? Oh, okay. We're gonna have to skirt by the sun to get there. I'm gonna just go down a little bit so I don't run into the sun. Reverse thrusters activated. Oh, keep activating them. Don't hit it, 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 please, God. I think I'm not gonna hit it this time. Okay, good. Easy. I need my signal scope out. We're adrift in the brambles. The problem with using the signal scope is that I can't hear any anglerfish. Maybe I should do it. That's just the sound of ambiance, right? Oh, we're losing feldspar. Alright, fuck it. I have to be brave. I might get eaten. I don't like the creepy ambient music. It's just gonna go for the seed. Whoosh! I think he's in this one. Nope, he's not in this one. He's in the next one. Oh, I can't even get into that one. Shoot. This place is very complicated. I swear he was faster than this before, closer than this. Maybe this is the one he's in. I don't hear any fishies. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. I'd roll a little bit. I can just get inside the teeth here a little bit better. Okay, easy. Let's go talk to Feldspar. Oops. Let's go talk to Feldspar. I'm a dude. Hey, you got it in one. I went to the core of Giant's Deep. I found that bit out by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, hey? Cornfells would have my very handsome head if they knew I'd been riding cyclones again. The ship is fragile. It could break. You can't subject it to extreme conditions. Not like I was flying the thing into the sun now, was I? And the jellyfish, you figured those out too? Hatchling, I tell you what, you've done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. So the old thing's still there, is it? That's where I first camped out after the crash, you know. It was pretty cozy inside. It does lack the structural integrity and indomitable spirit of a camp made in the shelter of the very bones of the species that tried to eat you, I suppose. Still, very cozy. That's it, huh? Well... Alright. I think I hadn't, finished exploring the jellyfish. I'm gonna check the log and make sure. Whoosh! There's probably nothing there to find, really, but the log says that there's more, so let's see. Rumor mode. Which color was... This color. No, not this color. There's so much crap here. Oh, here we go. Frozen jellyfish. There's more to explore here. Let's go. I hate how creepy the music is in here. Even though this place, like, I have to say, I was really afraid to go to Dark Bramble before I actually did. But when I finally came here, it's kind of cozy. You know? I mean, sure, there's anglerfish trying to eat you, but it's comfy. It's a comfy planet. I never thought I would say that, but it's true. You know, they're not like the worst vines. I'd rather have the vines than the damn cactuses that are on Ember Deep or Ember Twin. Why do I keep calling every planet deep? I think I'm going too fast here. Whoosh! I mean, I've died more times than crashing into the damn planet than I have actually from the jellyfish. Or I mean, from the anglerfish. I've never died from a jellyfish, not yet. Today might be the day. There's more to explore here. Oh, here we go. Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Feldspar's good. Okay, I guess that's all to explore here. I don't think I can eat it. I don't think I'm hungry. I should turn my flashlight on, though. It helps to see. Ow. There's my ship. Just where I left it. Oops. Where are you going, ship? Hey. There we go. Let me into my dang ship. Okay. How do I get out of this place? I think if I just find a bramble seed and exit from it, it should spit me out of the planet. Or I might get eaten by an anglerfish on my way out, and that'll do it for me. Anyone seen a bramble seed? I don't see shit. There's gotta be something. Maybe that's one. Nope, that's the same damn thing again. Feldspar, my dude, are you stuck here? I simply meditate till the next easy escape. I feel really bad for shaking chair like that. What, the universe is dying? But I have to look at my charts, pardon me. Okay. Maybe I should go talk to Hornfells. How do I get the Hornfells? Whoosh. Owie. Whoosh. Place is too big for its own. Observatory. Not Hornfells. I feel like it's the kind of thing that Hornfells should know, you know. You having fun, Arcos? Where's Hornfells? Not Hornfells. I don't care about all you people that aren't Hornfells. Hornfells. Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Me too. Yeah, I did see it happen. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Was there something you needed? Oh, here we go. I found Feldspar! The Feldspar didn't immediately join you on your ship and return here is incredibly Feldspar of them. We were never entirely sure what Feldspar was thinking back then, either. Still, we ought to fish them out of that dreadful place with all haste. I'll radio Gossin and we'll have them prepare a ship. It really should be Gossin who brings Feldspar home. Again, thank you. You can hardly imagine how profoundly happy I am to hear that you're alive and that they are alive and unharmed. Okay, that's it, I guess. Just Feldspar's alive. Underwhelming. Okay. Back to the ship. The sun is rising today. How nice. How lovely. Okay, I think there was, let me see here. High energy lab, we still have something. I have no idea what it could possibly be. Sunless City. Statue workshop. That's where we want to go. There's more to explore there, apparently. So let's go see what that's about. We gotta be careful not to launch into the sun, because it's that way. I'll simply go up and around. Easy. I do not love the sun. The sun is a death trap. There's Sun Station. Hi, Sun Station. Someday I'll figure out how to get to you. I don't think anybody comments on the fact that the sun is exploding. It happens really fast, like within a few minutes. I think the only person who realizes is, you know, Gabbro. Ah! At least landing into Giant Steep is a good place, because you rarely... Oh, I know that place. I want to go there. You rarely do any damage to the ship just crashing into water, which doesn't really make sense because water should do a lot of damage also, but whatever. We're not going to worry about it. Statue Island. Owie. Alright, I have my spacesuit on, right? Yes, I do. Good to go. Oh, I think there's a cyclone coming. I should just swim underneath there. Whoa. I was too cowardly to do this before, but you can literally just swim in here. It's way easier than waiting for a damn cyclone. Okay, there we go. Easy. More to explore here. More to explore here. We got some statues. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will automatically... Oh, we'll choose whoever is in closest proximity. Oh, I didn't read the rest of this. That's what it was. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Fox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Okay. Very interesting. I think that's probably finally all we have to say here. I've gotten a lot more fearless wandering the game. Where I was like, I don't want to go in the ocean. It's scary. What if I die? Oh, I could die down there. I said, yeah, I have not died in the ocean once. Turns out the ocean is a very safe place. I almost died a couple times. Didn't my reactor try to explode when I touched the core that one time? Anyway, what do we have next? Okay. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit in Ash Twin. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded or in the event that it failed. Isn't that, it activates either way? Okay, there's more to explore in the high energy lab. Also the Lakewood Cave. And the Sunless City. Looks like we have to go back to Ember Twin. That's, well, and the Hanging City, too. That Hanging City is difficult to explore. Alright. Let's do high energy lab. Dash move. That's the location. And this time I will not cause any time crimes. It will be time crime free. That's right. I'm thinking the biggest stuff that I have to deal with right now is still figuring out how to get the warp core and something about the solar station and the Ash Twin project. Like everything centers around the Ash Twin project basically. That's the one big piece that I have on my board that I have not touched yet. Forgot to select it on my map. There it is. Is it on the other side of the damn sun? Of course it is. No, it's on this side. It's on this side. Okay. Away we go! See, if you look at the sun right now, it doesn't look red at all. It's just a normal-ass sun. Come back here, Ember Twin. So much trouble getting to the planet today. Whoa, there's Ash Twin. Hello, Ash Twin. Here we go. And I think we're right where we need to be on it. Might have almost bonked a little bit. Easy. Oh, I almost overshot that and ended up Going into space. I'd like to be entirely done with this city, honestly. Let's get in here, sucks. And then we want to go here, go up. Whoosh. Down through the sand. And we have to do a jump first. Okay, and then another jump. Easy. Get some oxygen. Turn the lights on. I'm schmoving. Use less fuel. Made it in time. Okay. Get it early enough that we get to wait, probably. Yep. Oh, not too bad. We're getting there. Get into my nice sandfall. This time I'm gonna try not to puncture my seat. I bet I can do it. Okay, fuck. I did not manage to do it. Not go that way, that's a trap. This way, this way. There we go. And then there's a way down through there. Ghost matter, ghost matter. Ah, okay. I almost missed it. Okay. I used a lot of fuel. Okay, let's actually finish this place and not have to ever come back here. That is what I would like. That is my goal. I will read everything again just in case I miss something. Whitehall Station, hypothesis. Read that one. Anomaly, supply. Hypothesis confirmed. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Oh, okay, there we go. We got a ship's log updated. I guess I didn't read that before. Many scrolls in this place. Warp tower. Tower on Ash Twin. Warp to a... I need to reread this because this will help me get to Ash Twin. The Giant Steep Tower. Okay, so there is a Giant Steep Tower. I don't think I've found that yet. Timberhearth Tower after a geyser. Black hole floor. Okay, let me see. Ash. So that's Timberhearth. Brittle Hollow? And steep? Dark Bramble? No, they wouldn't go to Dark Bramble. Okay, I am now content that I found everything in this lab and I do not need to return again. But I don't think I can leave this lab. Funny lab joke. Maybe if I reverse the power. No. And I've never actually tried to leave the lab before, but can you really not? Maybe if I go all the way up. I guess this lab is just gonna keep me here forever. Oh wait, there's stuff up here. An exit! Easy! Let's go back to the Sunless City and see if we can figure out what we're missing there. Bum, 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 bum. Even though most of it will probably be understand by now. Also, I can't get in that way because of ghost matter. Trees. Oh, you can get in over here? What? Wow. Huh. I think this is right. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get to the city now. It's, I think, they'll understand. They'll understand. Okay, let's just go to next loop. What were we doing? Ugh, stretchies. I think it's Sunless City and then Hanging City. I still have stuff to explore that I'm missing. If I check my log now, we should be good on the lab. Yes, easy. Visually reflect its warp destination. Ash Twin Project, we need to get there. We need to figure it out. Okay, Hanging City and Sunless City, we still have stuff to explore. Anything else on my board? Nope, it looks like just those two. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which scary place do we want to go? Let's go back to Ember Deep. I think the lake bed cavern I still had stuff too. Yeah, maybe I'll do that next actually. Although I don't know if I really need to at this point since I've been to the Quantum Moon, but maybe it's important. You never know. You never ever know. There you are. A little too fast. There we go. A little too slow. Let's see, Lake Bed Cavern's just down here, so maybe I can just come fly with me. Baby, let's fly away. I think that's Ghost Matter. Huh. Actually, if it was Ghost Matter, wouldn't it have showed up on the cockpit view? Makes you think. Which way was it? Already very lost. Okay. That's far down there. Well, gotta be brave. Nope, they were just rocks. They were not ghost matter crystals. Oh, stairs. These stairs go down. Eyes ahead, don't look down. I still got the hypers from my G Fuel. It seems like a good place to die. Stand. Okay, I'm gonna put this away because I don't think there's any ghost matter down here. And anyway, my suit will warn me if there is, right? Okay. Right hand rule. Yeah. Oh, the sand is rising. Oh, crap. Well, I might have got a little squished. I might have been a little tiny bit squished. But not a pleasant sound. Like bed crater might be hard to explain. Let's go to Sunless City instead. I think you have to get in from the shard anyway. But I thought I explored that whole cave when I was in there with the rock, so I don't know. That sand falls in so fast when you're in there, you don't really have a lot of time. Whoosh! We have liftoff. Houston, we are go for launch. Getting a little ash twin in the way. Just a little ash twin. I think I finally learned how to read these numbers in a way that's not going to get me killed. Even though I can't see them because they're on the sun right now. Too slow. Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster. Okay, too fast. I mean, too slow. I mean, too fast. Oops. Plant's getting away. Plant's getting away. Whee! Perfect. You know what I'm really surprised by is that I have not died yet by jumping out of this ship without my spacesuit on. I've been very conscientious of putting it on before I go anywhere. I'm proud of that fact. Because that seems like a thing I could really easily have done a few times. Off we go, sunless city, sunless city, city. Whoosh. Nice. A nice suit. Then we gotta make a jump here. Shh. Perfect. Perfect. I think this game might even be easier to play on a keyboard and mouse than it is on controller. Maybe that's why they want you to use the gamepad for the extra challenge. Okay, first I'm gonna go over here. Maybe I should turn the lights on. Cacti! Yeah, let's go turn the lights on. It's too dark in here. Oh, I'm lost. This way. Think I can make that jump? Probably. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Luckily, they put all this stuff here. There. All lit up and beautiful. Oh, here we go. I don't know why everyone says the eyes. This is my friend Solon. I'm writing this. I'm pretty sure I've read this already. Yeah, I did read that. Oh. I might have, got myself trapped in here? No, wait, there's a up. There's another up. We're good. Okay, we're good up here. I feel like I've already explored all this, so I don't know. Wait, how do I get in there? far, not even close to this. I don't know how to operate my camera. Whee! Okay. Cactus. Where do these lights go? Gravity cannon! Oh no! This isn't safe. There's no ghost matter at these crystals, but there's a lot of crystals. I don't, the ghost matter's not gonna show up, is it? I'm gonna have to trust. This is the most hazardous cave I've ever been in my life. Easy, we made it. Gravity cannon. This one seems broken. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. At the comet? Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Go see that shuttle. Wait, how do I get to the shuttle? 3 minutes oxygen remaining, oh no! How do I get to the shuttle? Shuttle, what's with you? You're a little covered with rocks. Oh, that scared me. I thought that was a guy. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. There's an inside? But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. There's an inside? This changes everything. That's not a smart move. That's good. I don't know what I expected to happen there, but that was not a safe launch pad. so there is more here. Let's see. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended below the interloper's surface. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Two of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the sunward side. They descended inside to investigate. Hum, 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 hum. Well? Anything else? I think it's time we made another trip to the interloper. Where's that sucker? He's far away. It's annoying to get to things that are on the other side of the sun. Because I always worry I'm just gonna fly into the sun, you know? Am I clear of the sun? I don't see it. Time to catch a comet. Comet's not easy to catch. Okay. I think I'm going fast enough. I need to not go so fast. It's true, they are very fast little things. Okay, I need to slow way down. That was a little sketchy. Landing on a comet? I'd say it's easy. Perfect. Alright, have my space speed on. Important. Where's this fissure? Is that on the sun side? I'm gonna throw my scouter in there. Scouter did not make it in there. Scouter, you gotta go a little bit further. Scouter. Why does that sound like it's breaking apart? I'm gonna just get in here real fast. That's a very funny joke that the interloper just played on me. I'm not dead. Wow, I lived. I'm not on the interloper anymore, am I? Yeah, the interloper got away. It brushed me off just by skirting the sun. Okay, let's try that again. I'm amazed that I didn't die there, honestly. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna launch this. It doesn't have any surface integrity warnings. Maybe that cracking noise was just because it was coming up on the sun. Where's the sun, by the way? Okay, here's the fissure. I don't see anything down there. Sun side. All it is seems to be is like a matter of massive plasma or something. I can't. I don't want to fall off this thing. That would be a funny way to die. It's a pretty big comet. That's the white hole. Hello, white hole. Put my flashlight on. I did not have my flashlight on. I don't want to jump here because I might go into space. Alright, fine. I lived. I'm not seeing anything. Unless it's that over here. Is it? That on the sun side, though. The sun side wouldn't be covered with ice. I'm just gonna walk all over this damn comet till I see something unusual. Hello, Whitehall Station. My ship's still here, right? I might need some oxygen. Okay, let's go back to the North Pole. The sun side would be the North Pole, you'd think, right? I mean, I guess it depends on which way the thing is going. That doesn't seem accurate. In the sun, there it is. Alright, let's get some oxygen. My fuel. Fuel. Okay. I just don't see anything. Sun. Was I led astray by this tip? It's gotta be this fissure, right? Did I just hop in there? Fuck it. Oh, it's ice. Whee! I'm skating. Okay. I think I've thoroughly explored this ice. As I nearly break orbit of the comet. Any more ice to hop in? No idea what I'm looking for here. I'm just having a look. Eee. The ice is kind of fun. This is a good ice skating rink. Oh, here's that strange sound. Oh. Oh, okay. It's melting the ice. That's what it is. How am I not dying? You'd think that would kill me. Well, there goes my ship. Goodbye, ship. We'll miss you. Oh, the ice is coming back. Wherever the rift is, you must have to find it while that's been melted off. Well, I might die. I wonder if it's in here. I'll have to look next time. Next loop. Because I'm not gonna die on a damn comet. I gotta park that thing somewhere too where the sun's not gonna knock it. In we go. Shoot up. That would have been funny. That would have been funny. Alright, interloper, I gotta catch you before you get to the sun. That involves not hitting the sun. This seems like a good speed. We're right on target. Alright, I gotta start slowing down. Easy. Yeah, it's gotta be that big fissure right there. I simply land on the side. Losing it. Losing it. Alright, ship. Do not get knocked off by the sun. I'm promising. Or promise me. Where was that big rift? Okay. Let's look down here when we get close enough to the sun. We're on our way. Just boosting right at the sun here. Here we go. Got some melting. Here we go. This is where we live now. Oh god, there's ghost matter down here. Well. Is the interloper the source of the ghost matter? Hey, oxygen. Oh, I hate this. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. Oh god, I'm gonna die down here. It's like caverns of ice with ghost matter fun hidden in them. Also, the ship actually stayed on the comet. Good job. Okay, that's the ghost matter cave. Seems like I could run out of fuel pretty easily in here. Okay. Ghost better down there. Yeah, there's no way for me to go look. I guess I can, Okay, I have to go around the other way. Actually, can I get up there? Oh, scary. Okay. Let's try this one. Not that way. Well, it's ghost matter, ghost matter, ghost matter, and ghost matter. I guess this is our best bet. It does seem important, but there's no way for me to get down there. Unless there's a path, maybe? No, it looks like it's ghost matter all the way through. Unless I can get up there. Maybe I can leap over. But I think I need to go in. And I don't see a way to do that. There I go! A wall was behind me. Maybe there was a way up, I don't know. We'll check again. There's gotta be a way in there. Ah, back to the interloper. Our favoriteest place. Actually, I like the interloper. I didn't expect it to be full of ghost matter. That's a good surprise. The solar system has all kinds of wacky things in it. Alright, interloper. I'm not gonna worry too much about making sure my ship doesn't get hit by the sun either, because I figure like I'm not coming back from wherever I'm going. Like the whole idea is just to get to the core and see what's down there. And I'm probably not gonna survive that. Also, coming back up seems annoying because you'll have to wait for the sun to re-emerge anyway, so. All in all, it truly doesn't matter that much. I think I'm in the sun's gravitational pull. Interloper, where are you going? Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh my god. Okay, much better, much better. Nice and landing. Alright, spacesuit's on. Where's the fissure? On the north? Wrong fisher. Shoot, I lost the fisher. Where's the fisher? I always forget what Brittle Hollow looks like somehow until I see it again. Then I'm just like, oh yeah, that planet looks like a horror show. There we go, found the fisher. Easy. Good luck to you, ship. Enjoy your adventures in space. Flashlights on. Oxygen acquired. Okay. It was this way, right? It'd be funny if it was random. And I just trusted on memory instead of checking. Anyway, yeah, it's just a wall behind me. I do think there's something up here. Actually, yeah, there's another path up there. A little bit more and I can see it. Alright, let's see if I can get up there. I don't like this. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. Had to do a little bit of jump. There's a little lip there, that's what it was. Okay. Want to go to the right and then the left, it looks like. And then beyond that, who knows. Alright, let's go. Right. Left. Not down. Cross. Whoa. Here we go. Dead no mai. Got any writings or anything on you? Oh, looks like there it is. I can get down there. Hey, there's no G's. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source of what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. It should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Hi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Hi, whatever the matter inside the stone casing is, It's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? This is the orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If the stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within it would rapidly expand, completely blanketing this star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go, warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. Okay, so, well, I've solved the mystery of why all the Nomai died. Honestly, that's pretty fucked up. You think there's anything else to do in here? I kinda don't want to see. Ghost matter. That's a bunch of ghost matter. That's not a bunch of ghost matter. That's a casing of ghost matter. Oh, I doubt there's anything else for me to do in here. I think I can probably just meditate myself to death in the comet, but well, I'm gonna die anyway. Let's go take a closer look. Very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. Well, I was wondering because, like, if you see those Nomai corpses around the cities, they're just all sitting around. Like, they all just died instantaneously. And the entire solar system being just bombarded all of a sudden with ghost matter would explain that. Like the children in the cave, too, like the anglerfish cave. You know? That's not normal. So, that makes sense. It makes sense that they were all killed by ghost matter. And it's kind of sad. Also, what if it happened again? There's truly a lot of horrors in space that are out to kill us any moment. Like the sun exploding. That's a big one. Let's see what my ship's log has to say about this. I found the 2 missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew inside a large ruptured stone that looked like it exploded from the inside. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some sort of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. Did not make it! Oh, that's messed up. Okay. Now what? Now what do I do? I guess I could try going back to the Hanging City. There's still more to do in the Sunless City, too, but I don't... What could I possibly still have in there? I hate exploring both of these places, I'm gonna be honest. Don't want to go back to the Interloper. I've had enough of the Interloper. Sun is the biggest ghost of them all. Oops, that was a little bit of a hard landing, but it's fine. We lived. Back to the city we go. Whoosh. Woo, and a little steep that time. I'm surprised I haven't managed to hit those cactuses yet. Those cacti. Oxygen. Lights. Anglerfish Outlook. Stepping Stone District. High Energy Trailhead. Ice Shrine District. Did I go to the Ice Shrine District? Which one is that at? That one. Oh yeah, this is the one about the ghost spatter and shit. I feel like I definitely have explored here. I don't know. I look around a little bit more. I think there's got to be some way to get into that area that's surrounded by ghost matter. It seems important. Like that upper level there doesn't have any ghost matter. There's probably something in there. Well, I definitely can't go down there. But see, I can live over here. Let's just simply not fall. Easy. That was incredibly easy. Easiest thing I've ever done. Oh my god, I hate this place. Why are there cactuses right there? Easy! Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels, and we followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to the possibilities. That's a repeat. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. We could be seeing some meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Probably. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Well, we've learned a little bit about the eye, I guess. I feel like we're not really learning anything new here, but you know. Maybe it'll stop telling me I need to explore the Sunless City now. What's up here? Oh, the gravity cannon. There was more to explore in that shuttle, though. Maybe let me take a look at it again. Alright, this... Easy. Gravity cannon. Also, I don't think I looked over here, but I'm sure it just leads to ghost matter. Or, you know, just cactuses. Whoa. The gravity cannon fell over a little bit. Okay, don't do that, you'll crash. Yeah, I read all that. Why can't I put on the Nomai suit? That would be funny. What if I do that? That doesn't do anything. There goes the ship. What more could there possibly be to explore here? They should let me take the warp cores. I need them. Give me the warp core. Oh, it didn't crash that time. Where am I going? I'm going to go hurtle into the sun, aren't I? Sometimes we just spin endlessly. Sure seems like I'm gonna hurtle into the sun. Oh boy. Hello, sun. How are you doing down there? whoop, whoop. Let's try that again. Oh, this time it's just gonna launch me directly into the sun. No. I didn't do it in time. I didn't do it in time. Those shuttles are really good at just launching you straight into the sun. They should have some kind of sun detection. Alright, I don't know what to do now. I guess Hanging City. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Giant's Deep and see if I can find the tower that takes you to the place. It's getting away! Getting so much better at flying. I would hurtle into the sun at every opportunity, apparently. Giant's Deep is very big. Alright, waveside of Gabbro. Was it just on the construction site? I think it was. Which is right there. Easy. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the computer. Nothing. You got nothing for me, huh? Oh, there's still more to explore here. Ah. Ah. I'm gonna explore here instead. Neener deener. I don't think this is the site, actually. Let's go back to the ship. What's it's over there? No, that's just some scrolls. I want to find the place that they launched from. It's not on Statue Island, is it? go. Cyclone's coming this way. Goodbye, Cyclone. We want to stay on the planet. Okay, yeah, it was the one up here. At Statue Island. Alright, let's land. I like how it tells me how to use the jetpack booster every single time I come here. Whoa! Whoopsie. Never mind, maybe they should remind me how to use the jetpack booster every time I come here. I haven't been up this way in a while. Oh, I got no trouble gaining access to water, buddy. That's the first thing you learn in life. Damn it. This planet's too heavy is the problem. I'm used to lighter planets. Okay, now I have an idea. What if I just hang out here till this island gets sucked into space? And then I can see if it'll warp us to Ash Twin. More exciting hang out on the platform gameplay. I wonder if we missed the first tornado already. Oh, here comes one. Here comes one. Hold on to your hats. I feel like this isn't gonna work in space. Yeah, I can't even stand on it anymore. This was a terrible idea. And now, you know what? I'm probably gonna die when we fall back into space. Yep, there I go. Okay, it was worth a try. I guess let's go back to the Hanging City. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm missing at this point. Like, I need to figure out the Ash Twin project, but I don't know how to figure it out. Like, I don't really even know where to start with it. Let's look at the log, actually. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Know my plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by Know My statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. How? Well, then the universe is still gonna explode. 'Cause I already beat the game by destroying space-time. I want to beat the game the right way by saving everybody. Let's go to Brittle Hollow. Haven't really been around Brittle Hollow in a bit. Perfect landing. Face. Who's ready for some fun platforming? I lived. Might be easier to get to the Hanging City from, what's his face's camp. Maybe I should have done that instead. Also, I haven't talked to him in a while. He might be interested in knowing some stuff. I forgot to see him on my trip of seeing everybody. Maybe I can run into him. Also, I don't think I've gone to the Black Hole Forge. That place seems important. Scary. This is the first time in a while I've actually come in here the right way. Okay. Isn't there also ghost matter in here? There's some. That door was trying to save me from it. Tree. there's the thing. Did I read these already? I don't remember. Yes. Yes, I have. I need to get over there. How do I get over there? I'm gonna put all this dang ghost matter in the way. I've been here already. That's the door that won't let me through. But isn't that where I need to go? Maybe that was a different door that didn't let me through. Or maybe I just didn't come the right way. This looks new. I don't think I've been here yet. Black Hole Forge, Ice Shrine, Meltwater, School District. Let's see, we want to go to Black Hole Forge. That's the way to the School District. Oh, they're marked. Okay. Wait, I remember this. I have been up here before. I couldn't go any further. Because it's blocked. That made my camera do funny things. I need another way up there. This is the Ice Shrine District. I have definitely been here. I remember this. I should get some oxygen though while I'm here. I want the Ice Shrine District. I want Black Hole Forge. Maybe if I can go through there. These stairs, they go up. Black Hole Forge. No, where Black Hole Forge? I'm just tripping on bones now. Both of them are blocked. How do I get up there? I almost want to say I have to go through Ash Twin to get there. Because I don't see any other way up there. It's just these paths. So I probably have to warp in. But how do I get to Ash Twin? Maybe if I actually land on Ash Twin, I can go to those towers. Like maybe I just can't get inside. I haven't actually tried that yet. Let's do that. I'm not leaving this place manually. We will simply reset loop. That might be the key here. If I go to the Brittle Hollow Warp Center on Ash Twin. I've been thinking about it backwards, maybe. Quantum Moon, hello, goodbye. I better not bang into the quantum moon on my way. I will be so mad. It's getting away and also coming in too fast. Very bright here. Okay, we are looking for... Oh, you know what? I might have to wait on the surface for these towers to actually appear. So I can see what's what. I don't see anything right now. Where's the towers? Oh, hello, sandstorm. There's a tower. Or something. This time travel, I mean this time waiting stuff kind of sucks. What did the brittle hollow one look like? I'm trying to remember. Do 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 do. Bom 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 bom. I will simply skate around the ash twin till the sand has dropped to a point where I can see the towers, and then I will run into the one that goes to Brittle Hollow. You like my song? Well, I think even if I was bad at driving the car, this planet is so close that it would not have been. Oh, I'm losing the planet. Like, waiting is just part of this. I'm gonna hit that sandstorm. Ah. Just a little bonk. It's still good. It's still good. Suck up sand faster. You know, the planets in this game are way cooler than the planets in real life. Well, not the puzzles, just the fact that like this set of twin planets that works like an hourglass. That's neat. You're not gonna see something like that in real life. It simply doesn't exist. Wait, which one is this one? That one is Giant Steep. This one is Ember Twin. Ah, bonk. I'm just seeing the same two. Like, I need to go to another side of the planet. Going to the other side of the planet means not going around the planet entirely. I gotta turn the spaceship. If I get a little distance. Really doing a spin here, huh? Whoa, I don't want to be sucked into the sand. That would be inconvenient. Ow. It's not this one, is it? I keep just bumping into this one. I think that's just the one that goes to Ember Deep, though. Wait, what's this one? And really making me wait a long time here. Is it this one? You McFreeze, you. Wait, I think it's this one. I don't know if it'll work if I land on the thing, but I did a bad job parking. Well, I can't get to the platform. It's so covered with cactuses. And I can't get back to the ship now either. I really made a boner this time. Well, so much for this plan. I don't think that's gonna work. Shoot, I wonder if I can get back up there. Can I just... Oh, is there a door on this side? Oh. That was a little too fast. That's a dead no my. We got a missing scroll here. Oh god. Hide. not shelter here. Ah! Okay, there's shelter in this one. There goes my ship. Goodbye, ship. We'll miss you. Sometimes the ship gets a little suck. Oh, this door's broken. Well, was worth a try. I'm just baffled how I get there. Like, this seemed like a good idea, but I don't think any of these towers are even working. No scrolls here. I want to read a scroll. Ah, scroll. Time for some light reading. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Remy found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically possible. Well, that didn't teach me anything I don't know. I've been to the High Energy Lab. I know that already. Also, now that the sand is gone, I'm realizing that this is the one that takes you to Timber Hearth anyway, so I don't want to go there. Well, goodbye, world. Hey, there's my ship. Let's go get it. Yep. I lived! I'm amazed I lived! How you doing, ship? Still in one piece? Amazingly, yes, you are. That's my ship. That's my good old ship. Okay, where's that stupid planet go? I want to get a look at this thing now that the sand's all gone from it. Yeah, this is the one that I wanted to get into. But I don't know how. Because there's cacti. Ah. Let's look at these towers. Oops. That was the wrong button. Yep, it sure is a tower. I guess this must be what's powering the project. Oh, there's no gravity here. Why can't I not just fly upward? Bonk. Oh, I guess I run out of thrust. So close. Ugh. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to get to the Hanging Forge somewhere inside Brittle Hollow. I don't know how. Let's check the ship's log. There's more to explore here. Map mode. Yeah, I still have not managed to get it there. Okay. I was hoping there was a note about how to get there, but it looks like no. Alright. Gotta be another way in from the surface. I'm gonna look around the surface a bit and see if I can find, because it is right on the crust. It's like on the opposite side of the world as the, Cape Cod. So maybe there's some way I can just sneak in there from the surface. Or maybe the only way to get there is to wait for the planet to fall apart and catch it at Whitehall Station. Hard to say. Okay, Brittle Hollow. Let's go say hello. Hey, the Quantum Moon's there today. Hello, Quantum Moon. I'm gonna run into the Quantum Moon. Oh no! Okay, so there's a... Let's check the other side of the planet. Couple meteors, it's fine, it's fine. Where am I going? This looks like where we want to be. No wait, that's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That's not where we want to be. Hello, what's this? Hello, Ryback's ship. Oh yeah, I was gonna go find Ryback and say hi to him. I'm here, I did it! I put the ship down safely. And that ship went down, and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would have barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside the structure yet. The door is broken. I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try to find a way down. Okay. Maybe I can get there from where he's at. Come on, ship. We're not going on foot. That takes too long. Whoop. Let's simply break in from the top. Ram the ship into it a few times. North, north, north. Maybe I should have just walked. I know his campfire is visible. I just have to find it. That's the grove again. Which damn way was north? Well, it's on the South Pole, so everything was north from it. Now that I think about it. And also the planet's already just falling apart. Come on, Ryback, where was your camp? Where was your base camp? Here? No, this is where you come up from the... Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Easy. Yeah, I don't want to land here, actually. Whoop. Building with the tree. Here we go. Let's go find our friend. Hopefully we're here in time and the planet hasn't fallen apart too badly. Here's him. I really forget to identify him last mouse here. I'm bad about that. Well, oh, we can go this way. My buddy. Oh, I learned a... Oh. Ah, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I'm very excited for you, though. Please stop yelling. What? On the quantum moon, you said? They're sort of living nomai on the quantum moon? Well, why didn't you say so? Oh, wow. This is the best thing that's ever happened in the history of Outer Wilds Ventures. I can't believe you talked to an actual nomai. Great, so I just have to go back into space, fly to the quantum moon with zero visibility, find a spooky ruin, and travel through a few different types of dangerous terrain to get there. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad. That's probably doable. Ryback is very relatable. Okay, here we go. I found the vessel. You did? That's incredible. Congratulations. That means they really were from far outside our solar system. Haha, yes, I knew it. But that creates so many new questions. If they didn't come from our solar system, where did they come from? Were they from our galaxy or somewhere even farther? What were their lives like before they came here? And why did they come here? Hey, I might not be much of an astronaut, but I'm really glad I came out here to see the Nomai's artifacts for myself. And thanks for telling me about the vessel, I mean. Oh, wow. So that's how the Nomai died? That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above, it's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think, if the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in this solar system. That would have been amazing. But I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn about the Nomai, why the Nomai disappeared, I'd have never left Timberhearth and come out here, or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but you know, it has its moments. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Embertwin? That's incredible. A whole city, and I had no idea it existed. That's great. How did they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. It's on the city. Wow! That means there were two groups of Nomai, one that lived on Embertwin, and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets, too. Oh, I found him before. I found him a while ago. I haven't talked to him in a while, though. We got a lot of catching up to do. Did I talk to him about this? I think this is it. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out how to get to that stupid observatory. I was trying to do this a while ago, if you recall, and I gave up and got distracted by other things. But I really, really want to go to that stupid observatory. It's very important to get to that observatory. Maybe it's up here somewhere. Okay, put that away. City we don't want to go to. Looks like it's down. Gravity Crystal Workshop. I don't think I've been here yet. Oh, this is the path that brought me down here. That's right. Gravity crystals. How the heck do I get into that observatory? They're all my guys, I'm gonna be honest. They're all my good friends. What's this one? Gravity cannon. Don't care about gravity cannon. I want to go down. Down, down, down. Hanging city. Hanging city. I want to go south. There's got to be a way to get down there. Maybe it's past Ryback. Maybe you have to go past Ryback to get there. Because it is on that side. Whoa. Power quantum knowledge. I want to go there. That's it right there, right? Like, that's what I'm looking at. No, wait, that's north. That's north. That's the hanging city. We don't want to go there. We want to go south. Which would be this way. That's the gravity cannon. Can't see. No, that's the gravity cannon. What was over there? That's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. It's on the other side of the damn black hole. I have no idea how to get there. This might be something I actually have to look up, because I am just baffled. Maybe I can get there from the quantum tower. Yes, north. Or maybe from the gravity cannon you can get there. I've never imagined anything safer in this world than just doing this right now. Oh, that's right. This is that broken path. Well, YOLO. That was close. I almost did it. Hello, black hole. Goodbye, black hole. No, we were so close. No. Oh. It was right there. Damn. Okay, next time I'm just gonna start from the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I think that's the way. And I just have to very carefully do my jump and make it. This G Fuel kind of makes me have to pee. I will be honest with you guys. I think I got time for one more. I was so close. London, you have no idea. It was right there. I mean, you do have an idea because you saw it also, but... Ah, so close. Okay. Where's my damn spaceship? I'm pretty sure it's the linchpin of figuring out everything else from right now is just getting into that damn observatory. Because I've really explored like everything else I can right now. I need more knowledge. Okay. Wait, I have been inside that observatory. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because that's where it taught me how to get to the cyclones. Am I losing my mind? Yeah, I've been to the observatory. I need to go to the Black Hole Forge. That's what I need to get to. That's... okay. Yeah. I wonder if I can get to the Black Hole Forge from... G Fuel might rot my brain. It might rot my brain. Okay, I need to see if I can get to the Black Hole Forge from the surface. I know what I'm doing, really. Bye, probe. Someday we're gonna figure out what that UFO is. It might just be somebody's little device to... Where's my planet? There it is. I actually meant to look up earlier what the health risks of it are, because that did kind of concern me. I get, after I drink it, sometimes I get real tired. Oh, I'm just gonna crash into Timberhearth. It's fine, it's fine. Hey, the Quantum Moon's there again. That's lucky. Too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. Too fast, too furious. Yeah, probably, but it hits me like, not immediately after, but like 12 hours, I would say, after, which is weird. I need to roll. Okay. So it's right here. Like, it's right below these ruins. So one thing I could do is I could just wait for part of the crust to fall through and see if I can get through that way. That might be how to do it. Hello, interlope. But the problem is here... Oh, wait, I know, I use this. Okay, so we have 100% surface integrity right here. So I simply wait. You know what? Actually, I should get my ship. I should wait with my ship just in case I need to fly in there. Lord, that almost killed me. Don't worry, ship. I'm coming for you. Okay, we're good here. We're good. We're just gonna wait. We simply wait and see when part of the crust explodes. Where'd the moon go? Ah! And we will not get hit by any meteors, I promise. I'm gonna look for the part of the crust that's gonna fall. All of this is 100% integrity. Maybe the pole is extra. Maybe this is a bad plan. I feel like this is the way, though. Like, there is no other way. We have to get under the surface here somehow. Here we go. This part's gonna fall. This part's gonna fall. Let me go get my ship. I wonder if I can see the surface integrity from the launch thing in here. And it was this way, right? Yeah, I can. Cool. That's the way to do it then. There we go. That's about to fall right here. Where are we going? Where are we going? We don't want to go on that. Simply wait for it to fall away. No, why is it saying surface integrity is 100%? Okay, here we go. Actually, I wonder if any of it's fallen already. There we go. Okay, this is tricky because the idea here is we do not want to be sucked into the black hole. But we're gonna look for a spot that we can land. Come on, ship. I know you're small enough to do this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll the ship. No, no. We're gonna roll. We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Easy. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. Be cautious near the boarding area while the black hole forge is in operation. Well... my idea here might have fallen apart. This doesn't work. Shoot. Alright, we might have to take the ship in. But getting that close to the black hole seems very likely to, you know, get sucked into the black hole. Okay. We're just gonna go straight up. We're gonna rotate a little bit and go straight up. Oh, okay. 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 It's here, right? This is where we want to go. We just wanna just... Just still bonk. It's still good. It's still good. I'm not sure we can just walk into this thing. Maybe I'll get sucked into the black hole, and then I can just find it in Whitehall Station. Here, that's the plan. We'll just hang out here. We're just gonna fight this black hole for a while until we take this entire structure with us. Seems like it's happening. Seems like things are happening. This is my good plan. My perfect plan. Nothing can go wrong with this plan. Once this doesn't get sucked into the black hole, that would be the problem with this plan. But it seems like the entire planet's going, so I believe in the black hole forge. This is kind of a cool vantage point where we can just see the entire planet falling into the black hole. Oh boy. I'm gonna laugh if the sun blows up before it even gets sucked in. Like my perfect plan ruined. We're running out of planet. Come on. Come on, Black Hole Forge. How much more planet can possibly fall in before this Black Hole Forge does? This is a cool place to watch the world dissolve. Oh, there goes that piece. Goodbye, that piece. What is that, the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? The black hole forge has to go. There's no way that the rest of the planet's gonna go in and it's gonna be the only thing left. The question is, how much time am I gonna have after that happens? Not much from the looks of it. There's like no planet left. Come on, Black Hole Forge. It's good that this ship seems to have unlimited fuel. Sun's getting kind of big over there. Like literally the whole planet's going in. Why is this forge still here? It's the closest thing to the black hole. Come on, go in. Go in. It'd be really funny if the black hole forge is just the only thing that doesn't. Oh, here's some creaking. Is Forge really not gonna fall in the black hole? I sitting here for no reason? The whole planet's gone now. The sun's gonna explode any minute. Whatever's over there too seems pretty stable. Whoosh. Whoosh. Apparently this is the most stable part of Brittle Hollow. There's gotta be a way into. I wonder if I get out of the ship. Am I just gonna get sucked into the black hole immediately? Yeah, pretty much. Goodbye! Well. And there goes the sun. Apparently, Black Hole Forge literally never falls in. Live and learn. Hey, I can walk on this. I just realized. Whoa! Goodbye, cruel world. Man, I'm really stuck. I think this device works the other way. Where are you shooting me? Eee! Just a little supernova. It's fine. Okay. That was a waste of time. But I did get to see. Oh. Was it really a waste of time? Maybe. I have no idea how to get in that black hole forge, but it's gonna drive me insane. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I should stream again tomorrow, so have a good night.